headlines, hosting a cable television show, and drawing hundreds to his church's fundraiser at the Hyatt Regency, where he arrived in a Rolls Royce. But it's Reverend Lucius Hall's work on a little-known city board that has some questioning whether this man of the cloth is covering up for the sins of City Hall.
Nobody's ever pressured me to make any particular decision on any particular case, and I say that in all honesty. That's the truth.
Hall heads the city's Human Resources Board, the last hope for city workers who've been fired or disciplined, trying to get their jobs back. People like Frank Coconati.
Do I think I have a chance? I don't think so.
Coconati, an outspoken critic of Mayor Daley, was fired from his water department inspector's job 2 years ago for allegedly falsifying his paperwork. The firing came just days after Coconati appeared on Fox News wearing a Jesse Jackson Jr. for Mayor button. Now he's before the board trying to get his job back.
You know, I'm a critic of the mayor. How am I going to go against people that are pro-mayor, giving me any kind of fair shake?
So who are the Daley-appointed board members who decide whether the city is right or wrong in firing its employees? Attorney Enrico Mirabelli and his wife have donated thousands of dollars to Mayor Daley's campaign. Former labor leader Donald Turner headed the Chicago Federation of Labor, which until last year had endorsed the mayor in multiple elections. And the chairman of the board, Reverend Hall, heads the First Church of Love and Faith, which has received millions of dollars through the city to help run its Head Start program.
Never has the mayor ever questioned me about any decision. Has he ever suggested that we rule? Now, I say this categorically, never.
But the mayor has rubber-stamped contracts for Hall's church year after year. More than $3.5 million in federal funds passed through the city over the past 5 years. Another $1.8 million going back to 1994. Are you concerned that there's an appearance of a potential conflict of interest?
Perhaps not, because I don't see that there is one. I really don't see that there is one. I mean, I don't talk to the mayor about this, and I haven't had a need to request anything from the mayor, so I don't see what could be a conflict of interest. No, I don't.
To be confused as to why someone may be concerned about that, I think is feigned naivete. I think it's obvious why you'd be concerned about it. That doesn't mean he's not impartial. Was it a cause for concern? Absolutely.
Hall says he's a proud supporter of Mayor Daley's, but won't let it affect his work on the board. Since 2002, 149 city workers have appealed their firings. 30 have had their punishments reduced. 7 have won a complete reversal. Hi, looking for John Weirdy. One of those back on the job is Water Department foreman John Weirdy, who was fired after security cameras caught a friend swiping Weirdy's ID for several weeks while he allegedly played hooky. Weirdy is a Bridgeport resident with strong ties to Daley's 11th Ward political machine. Campaign records show Weirdy made a $1,000 donation to the ward's Democratic organization while still unemployed. Days later, he was reinstated by the Human Resources Board. Weirdy didn't want to talk to us. Weirdy. 2 months after returning to work, Weirdy made a $900 contribution to the mayor's brother, Cook County Commissioner John Daley. The 8th Ward and 16th Ward Democrats have also benefited, but it appears their money came from the collection plate. Your church has made some campaign contributions.
No, it has not. No, it has not. The church has not. It's not to my knowing.
The 8th Ward and the 16th Ward.
You would have to.
There are way back,
perhaps way back, maybe.
Under IRS rules, a nonprofit like a church that makes a political donation could lose its tax-exempt status. Now, the mayor's office did not respond to our questions about the Human Resources Board, and board member Enrico Mirabelli says while he supports the mayor's campaign with contributions, he is absolutely impartial when ruling for or against the city.